What's up, guys? This is Jeff with Bear Bull Traders, and this is my day trading recap for July 17, 2019. It is a Wednesday, and yeah, so on the gappers list, there wasn't that many stocks that I really liked. So I had kind of my own list based on daily charts. I thought AVRO was probably the only stock that I really liked on that gappers list. And the stocks that were on my main watch were Tesla, Roku, ZM, and STNE, and they're all based on daily charts. So um, Tesla gave me the best opening range with the best risk to reward. So on that daily chart, you're noticing this thing is in a nice, beautiful uptrend. After making that downtrend and then kind of V bottoming and coming straight up with the moving averages curling here. So I kind of had a long bias here, but of course I wanted to let the price action kind of dictate and tell me where this thing was going to be at the open. So in the first few minutes, this thing sold off, bouncing on key levels here that I had based on the daily. That's coincides with yesterday's previous high and also 2 days previous high. Also, I noticed on that 15-minute chart, this thing sold off and bounced off the 50 moving average, which I thought was extremely bullish. So after the first 5 minutes, I saw this huge wick right here, which was telling me there's a lot of buying pressure here. So although this is a red candle, I still consider this a nice hammer based on that wick. So once this stock punched through VWAP, I took it long right at VWAP with a pretty tight stop. I made my stop right below this 1 minute candle here, hoping that this thing was going to break the high of day and potentially reach 258.39, which I thought was going to be the end level here. I also had another level here, which was the pre-market high. But the goal was I really wanted to get to 258.39. I thought we could get there. It may get there. I don't know at the end of the day. But yeah, so I got in long. This thing punched up, was really close to that level there. I took partials on the way up. Here pulled back. I held. I knew that this thing was gonna break it. I told myself I would get out if it made a new 5 minute low. It didn't. Punched up even more. I took another partial, so I still had a little bit of shares left here, hoping to get to 258.39. But I noticed on the 5 minute chart, it was printing this shooting star here with a huge wick. So also this candle here live, this thing literally just dropped, consolidated, moved sideways, dropped even more. At that point, it made a new 5 minute low, which I told myself I would get out. So I got completely out here. So nonetheless, this was a really, really great trade for me. I actually made my day just on this one trade. I was pretty much one and done. I probably should have stopped trading here, but I saw AMD and let me show you what I saw here. I saw AMD and I really liked it. I probably would have took this trade 100 times no matter what, but this stock, was moving up somewhat. And on the 1 minute chart, I noticed this huge drop, you know, breaking VWAP and all the moving averages. Huge, drop right here. I knew I wanted to get short on this trade, but I wanted a pullback. I didn't want to chase, so I wanted to get really close to VWAP. I got the pullback that I wanted, um, and I took the trade. So it bounced off the 50. This is 920 in the 50, but bouncing off the 50. I took this short with the stop of break of VWAP. This thing was moving sideways. By this candle here, I really didn't like that price action, and I felt like just looking at the level two, the time in sales, it felt like this thing was getting ready to squeeze on me. So I'm really glad that I managed my risk. I stuck to my rules. It broke VWAP. I got the hell out of there. I'm glad I did because this thing squeezed up. And yeah, so it's a loser, small loser. I would take this trade 100 times. I thought it would give me a good risk reward, hoping that it would break this and potentially get to the low of day. But it didn't get there, so small loser. And then I took another trade on CSX, which was called out by Robert in the chat. This was a nice little reversal he called out. I looked at it, analyzed it. I was looking for, where would be a good stop if I took this trade. And I put my stop right below these moving averages here. So right around this level here. So I took it long And I told myself I'm gonna get 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1, just like Robert says, all or nothing, 2 to 1. Sure enough, I got in long, popped up. Here I have to say I was really close to taking a partial here, but it wasn't quite there. It was like 10 cents, near my 2 to 1. Pulled back, and I was like, no, no, this thing is squeezing. This thing is squeezing. So I was patient. It popped up. Finally got my 2 to 1. I took a partial here, and this is where I started to get greedy. I started to tell myself while I was in this trade that I want to get the VWAP. Had to remind myself, you got 2 to 1. You already had an amazing day. Let's close up shop. And I just took the remaining shares off here. So yeah, nonetheless, I had a pretty decent day, and the watch list that I had was pretty good. I do want to show you guys the ST&E that I was watching here, and man, oh man, I was hoping for this to break this high of day here to get long. I was actually in CSX while I was still watching this trade, and this thing is just squeezing up, man. So missed that one, but you know what? We made our day. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll try to get to you as fast as I can. I hope everyone has a beautiful day.